Carla Schotter from foundinantiquity.com, just giving a quick tutorial on how to protect your classics books dust jacket covers. It doesn't have to be classics books, I just like classics. And what you end up with is a dust jacket cover that is covered in plastic and does not swim or slip when you hold the book. Unlike this one, which is not yet done, where, yeah, it does that. Yeah, it's sad, it's terrible. And it's easy to do, but you need to buy this. There's various versions of it, various companies. This one is single fold too. I've got the link in the description and also the full name of it, because I don't know it off the top of my head, was also going to be in the description. And what it is it's a sheet of plastic, a sheet of paper, and it's joined at the bottom, and at the top it has a easy to sort of apply adhesive thing that you can just, it's easy, it's good, it's very good. You also need cutting tools, a knife, a metal ruler, a normal ruler just for handy, it's easy to use. And I happen to have a tool that helps me fold stuff, so I use it. You don't have to have a tool for it, but you can just fold stuff. Anyway, and bulldog clips, because I'm in Australia and we call them bulldog clips, but I guess you call them fold back clips. Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Try to make this quick. So, remove the dust jacket. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I could almost just have it without the dust jacket cover, but I love dust jacket covers. Now, this book is 100 Latin hymns. It is very good, because medieval Latin is worth learning too. It's not all Augustan Latin, not all Golden Age. You only need like 3 bulldog clips, but because I have them, I might as well use them. Let's clip that there. I've just put the dust jacket cover in between the paper and the plastic. Now we're gonna cut that. To make it easy, we'll just tuck this thing back. And the other thing I didn't mention was make sure you leave 1 centimeter there. Don't try to have way more than 1 centimeter, just 1 centimeter is enough. I don't know how many inches that is. Maybe a ½ inch. Yep, that works. Now, next order of business, we've got to cut this part away. Trying to do it quick so that you don't spend forever looking at it. Now, when we cut this, we've got to make sure that you don't see any white, because I don't like seeing white. I just want to see my dust jacket cover. So that means you got to have the ruler just slightly underneath and hidden by the dust jacket cover. Alright, now the other side. But yeah, ideally this should not be seen. We don't need this anymore. Okay, done with cutting. Hopefully won't need the cutting board anymore. Now, okay, so now it has the plastic on the top side. Now it has the paper on the top side. Okay, this is important. We need to fold this over, but leave slack at the top, because we're going to end up inserting the cover into this thing, and we need slack there, otherwise it will be very hard to do. So I'm just going to fold it. Ah, lost one of my bulldog clips. I'm just going to fold it so that it has some slack. Really can't overdo this, really. Well, I don't know. I haven't tried overdoing it. I'll just use my fingers a bit. Let's see if that overdoes it. So, if you can't see, what I've done is I've left it so that there's a gap at the top. That might be overdoing it, but I don't want to. It is very annoying if you underdo it. I have a feeling that that is too much. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to tighten it just a bit. You're going to see me regret this. Okay, now we're going to take this adhesive backing off and stick it down. To aid us in this, is put a whole bunch of books here. That's Virgil's Aeneid Fagel's translation. I'm going to be reading that one because I've read other translations. Or only one other translation. It was okay, but Fagel's, I'm looking forward to that. A lyrical and not terribly, not formally literal kind of translation, but one that shall definitely spice it up. Now, okay, so this is the problem. This part, adhering it down, is where problems happen, and I don't like that. But if there's less room for stuff to move around, then there's less room for stuff to go bad. I'm going to just let it fall. And then I'm going to hack it down a bit with this ruler. We should end up with one of the edges at least will be it gets overshot, and then there's a sticky bit here, and I don't like that sticky bit. I will be glad that I've left room here, and I'm going to get a stack of books going because it's easier to do it on that. And just admire the cover a little bit more. I may end up not using the dust jacket cover, but even if I don't use the dust jacket cover, it's nice to have it in a protective film so that when you store it somewhere, it's not going to get easily damaged. You're probably telling me I should have left a bigger gap at the top. And I am saying, yes, I should have. Did I say that this was easy? It's kind of... It is easy. It's just hard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that didn't take any time at all. So what I'm doing is sliding the dust jacket between the plastic and the cover, and on the other side there's the paper. But be careful, because it's fairly tight, even if you leave a fairly big gap. So leave a bigger gap than I did. That is the gap that I ended up leaving. It was not a wise one. And now, don't pull it all the way to the end, because you'll regret it. I'm going to set it up nice. Okay, so I'm just set it up so that the covers end up pointing out that way. And I do the same deal on this side. Hopefully not actually take that long. Ah, yeah. See, it's a very fine margin of error that you've got, and you don't want to end up with like too much excess. If it would just... Okay. And same deal on this side. See, on this side the gap was bigger. The gap was like that big. On this side. Yeah. And it's fairly easy to do on this side. And also stop before you reach the end. Now put the cover on like that and see how it feels. I think I do need to put it on a little bit further. Yes, and the other side too. Right. Let's see how that fits. Surprisingly few wrinkles. So the problem often is that the plastic is tighter than the dust jacket itself. So when that happens, you sort of push down the jacket a bit more, then pull up, just with your sort of friction, pull up the cover. And it ends up much flatter. So there we have it. 100 Latin hymns, translated by P.G. Walsh. And oh, look how beautiful they are. Absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful book. And that's what you end up with. No slippage. It's actually quite stable, and it, you know, even though I left a fairly big gap, you don't get annoyed by that. It's not going to tear at these edges where dust jackets normally tear, and you can hold it in your hand without feeling your perspiration ruining the dust jacket cover that you so dearly love. And that just about does it. Here's some other stuff that I've been wrapping. Ancient Greece history in 50 lives. I'm only a little bit through it, but it's been really good, and I like my narrative history. It's wonderful stuff. And thank you.